What is up, guys? Welcome back to the 40K Cafe. And something that I don't think gets noticed or talked about enough is the difference in opinion that Malcador had versus the Emperor when creating the Primarchs. Now, as everyone knows, Malcador is the Emperor's right-hand man and long-standing companion, so you would think that more often than not, their ideals would align with each other, or at the very least, more often than not. But in the book Wolfsbane, we can see an example of when that's not always the case. Here, Malcador has a conversation with Leman Russ, and Malcador expresses his difference in opinions that he shared with the Emperor when creating the Primarchs. He believed that the Emperor should have created the Primarchs to be more like each other and more relatable so that they are better equipped to cooperate with one another. While on the other hand, the Emperor believed that the Primarchs should have been created differently from one another, that way they are better equipped to tackle the tasks that were to be assigned to them and excel in their given fields. This was also to permit a sibling rivalry amongst them. Personally, I do stand somewhere in the middle between the two difference in ideals. I do think that the Emperor should have made them more relatable to each other, just like Malcador indicated. That way, the Primarchs can grow a better and tight-knit relationship. But I do believe the incorporation of the sibling rivalry would be a healthy attribute, allowing the Primarchs to compete with one another and push each other to greater heights, as well as learn through each other's individuality as a whole. I'm going to use Perturabo and Dorn as this example. Nobody can dispute that their attributes are exactly what sparked the rivalry to what it is now. I do believe that, on the other hand, if they weren't so separated by their attributes and individuality and they came together on a more relatable spectrum, then they could have created a force that was completely unstoppable and fortresses and armies and logistics that were impossible to breach. Additionally, I believe if they were made more relatable, then we would have prevented a lot of the tragedies that happened. I believe the Night Haunter would have opened up about his afflictions, potentially removing what would drive him mad eventually. The Lion wouldn't be as withdrawn and secretive, not allowing for any mistrust to spiral. I mean, arguably, it is his mistrust and refusal to open up to others that led to the fall of Caliban. And don't even get me started on Magnus needing to open up more. Despite all this being said, you and I both know that the Emperor isn't known for being trusting and open about his feelings. This is just my take though. Let me know what you guys think about it and which side you agree with. Seriously, drop a comment below. I would love to hear your take on it. Thanks again, guys, for listening. I'll see y'all in the next one, and as always, remember to follow for more.